It's challenging when you have questions to so many answers and you look around you and no one's there to help you with those questions that you may have about life. You go to church and you can't get an answer because inside the church that you've been attending, you feel out of place because you're getting the dirty eyes and the glances because you may not be dressed impeccably. You may not have the latest outfit on, or maybe you wore jeans to church. And so you're getting the stares like, who is she? How could she come to church like this? So you don't want to go back because you feel out of place. You may be looking for answers, and because of the brokenness that you're feeling right now, your man's not giving you no act right, your kids aren't giving you no act right, you may not have a job, or if you do have a job, you're underemployed. You're looking for answers and you have not been able to find them. I was just like you. I was just like you. I was looking for answers in all the wrong places and I couldn't find them. I went through a period where I was very angry with our Creator, who I call God. I was very angry with Him because I felt as though He knew my struggles. He knew everything that I faced. But yet and still, that blessing that I had asked Him for, I didn't get. There was a time when I was married and my then husband had went for this job that was paying double the amount that he was making at that time. And we prayed on it and he worked hard. He had to take a series of tests and he scored very high in these tests. But yet and still, he did not get that job. And I remember thinking, God, how could he not get this job? You know that this would have been a blessing for us. How could you let that happen? He worked so hard. We've been struggling for so long. This could have been that breakthrough for us. How could you let that happen? And I was so angry for a very long time, thinking, God, why? Why? Why can't we get this blessing? You know that this would have been able to, this job would have given us the ability to take care of our family the way I felt we should have been able to take care of our family. But he didn't get the job. It didn't work out. And I was angry. And that may be you. You may be angry with God right now, asking Him, begging Him for something that you feel that you need in this moment, that you feel will help get you somewhere where you feel you should be. But what if it's not the season for that right now? What if what you're asking for, God did not say you can't have it, but what He's saying is, just wait a minute. Wait a little while. I didn't say that you can't have it. All I'm saying is, wait just a little while. Because you guys, what I know, what I have come to find out in my life, in my journey, in my ups and downs, is that what God has planned for us is already written. We're not waiting on God. I wasn't waiting on God like I thought. God was waiting on me. God was waiting on me to get my life together. God was waiting on me to look up and see Him standing right in that corner right there. You guys see that corner right there behind me? God was always right there, just waiting on me, always in my corner, always in my corner. Just like He's always in your corner. He's never left us. God will not leave you nor forsake you in your time of need. Yes, we will go through some things. We have to go through some things in order to get the entire blessing of what God has in store for us. I had to go through a lot to get the full blessing of what God had in store for me. It is not easy, but you guys, when God says yes, there's nothing that nobody else can say that matters, because he's already said yes. He had already said yes to me in my life. I tried to take my own self out, but because God had already said yes to the blessing that he had on my head when I came out, he wasn't going to let me. He wasn't going to let me. There is something that is needed from you. And that is the reason why you're still here. That is the reason why you're watching this video right now. Because there is something that God, the universe, earth, whatever you want to call it, there's a purpose on your life. There is something that you are supposed to be doing. And in order to do that, you have to start walking through that door of your possibility, your purpose. You have to start walking through that door. It does not matter who's not with you. The only thing that matters is that you believe that you have a purpose on your life, because you do. You have a purpose on your life that you may not know right now, because you have to heal. I had to heal. I am still healing. I had to start my healing process from the inside out. I had to start my healing process from the inside out. And once I start healing from everything that had happened to me, I was molested as a young child, you guys. So I'm not talking to you from a place where I am feeling uppity, or if, I'm passing judgment on anybody, wherever you are. That is not what I'm doing. I am telling you that it is possible for you to heal from everything that was meant to bring you down. Because when the enemy is at work, you guys, God is at even more work. He is in there. He will drag you along if he have to. If he see you nearing the enemy's lines and you're going closer and closer to where the enemy wants you, so he can take control of your mind, God will throw a monkey wrench in it. God will throw a monkey wrench in it so you can pay attention to what he's trying to tell you. And sometimes that paying attention that he needs you to do will come wrapped in something that you don't like. It's not the enemy that you should be worried about. It's God that you should be worried about when you're not paying attention to your own life. When you're not paying attention to what he has in store for you. Stop complaining about what your life looks like right now and start looking at your future. Because when you start looking forward, instead of what happened back there, you get clarity. I had to get clarity in my life by looking forward. I knew God was in my corner right there, but I was looking off to the side, behind my back, like, maybe I should stay back there. Maybe I should, stay and keep doing what I was doing back there, even though it wasn't doing me any good. I was scared to walk forward. I was scared to unlatch that door to my possibility, to my purpose. I was scared, and sometimes I'm still scared. My mom told me the other day, 2 steps forward, 1 step back. At least you took 2 steps forward. So that means you're still facing forward. 2 steps forward, 1 step back, you're still facing forward. You're going to fall. When you first start learning how to walk, you know how many times you fail? You know how many times I fail? A lot. And I'm going to continue to fail. You're going to fail sometimes. But at least you'll be facing forward and not back. Face forward. Don't be afraid to walk through that door. Don't be afraid to walk up that step, even if you don't know what lies in front of you. I don't know what lies in front of me every step that I take. What I do know is that God loved me enough to make sure that I woke up even with everything that I was doing to myself. God loved me still enough, no matter what I was going through, to continue to wake me up every morning. And what I've learned is that the reason why He woke me up, the reason why He woke you up, is that there's a purpose on our life. There's a purpose on our life. There's something that's needed on this earth from us. And the only way we're going to see that purpose fulfilled is when we step into our future and not worry about our past. I'm not going to allow anyone to hold back my dream by telling closed-minded people my possibilities. I'm not, and you shouldn't either. Everyone is not going to be able to come with you, no matter how bad you want them to. Everybody is not going to be able to come with you, no matter how bad you want them to. When God gave you the dream, He gave it to you. When God gave me my dream, He gave it to me. You and me. If He wanted everyone to have that dream that keeps us up at night and makes us go to the refrigerator eating even though we're not hungry, drinking even though we're drunk enough, smoking even though we're high enough, we're trying to downplay that dream because it keeps trying to come up and live. But because we are so broken and we have not begun to heal, we can't see it through. But I'm here to tell you that when you start healing from the inside out, when you start healing, taking accountability for your life, that dream that keeps trying to work its way back into your life, even though you're trying to numb it with all types of poisons, that dream that you had when you was a little girl, when you were a little boy, that dream, you know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, you know, don't you? Dream the impossible. Think about what it was before you went through everything that you've gone through in life. Dream the impossible, because you know what? It is possible. And it starts with our healing. We have to heal, you guys. We have to heal from the inside out. We have to heal. I put up a post not too long ago. I put up three pictures, and one of the pictures or posts I had said, I wish a bee would, and I put a thumbs up with 1,000 next to it, signifying 1,000 likes. Then the next picture I put up, I said, believe in yourself. And I put a thumbs up and the number 10 for 10 likes. And what I was trying to convey in my post is that we get more interaction from the negativity that we post than we do from the positivity that we try and post. And the reason for that, if you don't know by now, is that a lot of people that are on social media are hurting. It's coming from a hurt place. So when you see other people that spewing hurt, hate, negativity, you're going to join in because that's where you are in your life. You're sitting in that place of negativity. So you wonder why you'll scroll past a post that's full of positivity, but you'll click and like and love a post that's full of negativity. It's because we are functioning in a hurt place. I was functioning in a hurt place. I have a podcast episode where I talk about that. You guys can go back and look at it if you want, or listen to it if you want to, because I had to heal, and I'm able to recognize when people are functioning from a hurt place. If you're always spewing anger, you're not, oh, I'm just angry. I used to say that, oh, I don't have a middle. I go from 0 to 100. No, I was functioning in a place where I wasn't happy. I was functioning in a place where I was full of anger and hatred and self-loathing and unhappiness. When you function in a place like that, then what you see, I talk about this as well, you guys, and I hope you are picking up on some of this stuff. But when you are functioning in a place of hurt, when you're functioning in a place of anger, everything that you see around you is going to look exactly like that, full of hurt and anger. Everything you see. You can be you can be driving down the street and someone cuts you off. If you're already functioning in anger, you're going to get so mad. You may roll down your window, curse them out. You may get out your car and curse them out. But when you can function from a healed place, I'm not saying that you're not going to get angry sometimes, but more often than not, you'll look at that person like, go ahead up there and kill yourself if you want to. And you'll drive on your merry way. That's the difference between when you're functioning in hurt and negativity, and you're functioning from a healing place, and you're not trying to, because that's a word that I do not like to say, because to try means that I might be able to. When you're functioning in a place of positivity, when you're looking at things on a positive light, then you'll see more positivity in your life, you guys. So that is it for now. Come visit me again next week, same time. I'll be here. I hope you will also. Make sure you subscribe and like my podcast. I'm praying that you guys do. I am working from the inside out, and I hope that you guys join me in working from the inside out as well, because it works. I wouldn't be up here spilling out my whole life if it didn't work. I want to bring people along with me. I don't want to see everyone functioning from a negative place, from a place full of pain, feeling as though they can't overcome, because you can. But you gotta want to. So I love you guys. Make sure you check me out. Make sure you check me out.